Well, the foreman said to John Henry, he said, what can you do? I can line a track and carry a jack. I can pick and shovel. Lord, Lord, can pick and shovel too. Now John Henry said to the foreman, he says, a man ain't nothing but a man. For that steam drill beat me down. He says, I die with the hammer in my hand. Lord, Lord, die with the hammer in my hand. John Henry was a steel driving man. John Henry was a railroad man. Well, John Henry said to the captain, Captain, how can that be? You got 49 men on your job, but you hurry nobody but me. Lord, Lord, but you hurry nobody but me. John Henry was a steel driving man. Lord, Lord, Henry was a railroad man. Now John Henry hammered in the mountain along about 10:30. You could hear his hammer ringing. You could hear it singing in the wind. Lord, Lord, hear it singing in the wind. Well, John Henry said to his shaker, he says, you better pray. If I miss this piece of steel tomorrow, be your very day. Lord, Lord, be your very day. John Henry was a steel driving man. Well, John Henry was a steel driving man. Lord, Lord, Henry was a railroad man. Now John Henry had a little wife. Her name was Polly Ann. When John Henry was sick down in his bed, she drove steel like a natural man. Lord, Lord, drove steel like a natural man. Well, John Henry had a little wife. She began to sing. Said, you don't have to worry as long as I can make this hammer ring. Lord, Lord, as long as I can make this hammer ring. John Henry was a steel driving man. John Henry was a railroad man. Says, where did you get your pretty little shoes, woman? Your dress so fine. Got your shoes off of Maxwell. I got the dress off of Halsted. Lord, Lord, got the dress off of Halsted now. John Henry was a steel driving man. John Henry was a railroad man. Pecker, woodpecker, what make your head so red? Been working on the levee and the sun done burnt my head. Lord, Lord, sun done burnt my head. John Henry was a steel driving man. Lord, Lord. Well, John Henry was a steel driving man. Lord, Lord, Henry was a steel driving man. Now John Henry went to his woman's house, told her to turn down her bed. He says he was sick and he had laid down. He had a mighty hurting in his head. Lord, Lord, mighty hurting in his head. Now John Henry died up in the mountain. They buried him in the clay. Last word I heard him say, always let your woman have a way, Lord, Lord, always let your woman have a way. John Henry was a steel driving man. John Henry was a railroad man. Says, who gonna buy your pretty little shoes, woman? Who gonna buy your clothes? Who gonna kiss your rose little cheeks? And who gonna be your man? Lord, Lord, who gonna be your man? Well, my mama gonna buy my pretty little shoes. Papa gonna buy my clothes. Brother gonna kiss my rose little cheeks. And I ain't gonna have a no man. Lord, Lord, I ain't gonna have a no man. Yeah, John Henry was a steel driving man. John Henry was a railroad man. Well, John Henry had a little wife, and the dress she wore was red. And down the railroad track, and she never looked back. She says, I'm going where my man fell dead. Lord, Lord, I'm going where my man fell dead. John Henry was a steel driving man. Lord, Lord,